bunch of schmucks? Jim Bowers, Demunseed, back at you here on the YouTube network. Hey, we're here today because we're going to talk about the Phantom 3 Standard. Just getting ready to hit the market here pretty soon. And we got an advanced copy from Peter Ellen over at acesdeals.biz to do a review and an unboxing of. Now, we've already unboxed a few of these before, so I'm not going to walk you through all of the different steps for how to take it out of the box and what it looks like and all that. Here it is. It's pretty easy to get this thing out of the box and off the ground and fly it. I mean, you literally only have to charge the battery. You want to charge the battery as soon as you open up the box. Get the charger out, plug the charger in, plug the battery in, get it charged up. Then plug in your remote control radio to the USB, micro USB plug. Plug that into your computer and charge up the radio, okay? Now, the Phantom 3 Standard, the nice thing about this bird is, number one, it's cheap. I mean, if you're looking to get a really good drone that gets really good video, the Phantom 3 Standard is the perfect solution. This aircraft is only $699. It doesn't shoot in 1080p video, it shoots in HD 2.7K. So, now for those of you guys that are flying the Inspire and the Phantom 3 Pro that shoot in 4K, that's all well and good. I mean, 4K is great video, but a lot of you have already realized and are not even using the 4K because, number one, your computer can't handle it. Number two, your TV can't handle it. And 1080p is more than enough high definition for watching on your TV, watching on your computer, or uploading to YouTube. So 2.7K is more manageable, and you can get great video with the Phantom 3 Standard. It's got the intelligent flight battery that'll get you about 16 to 18 minutes of flight time, and takes about a half an hour, 45 minutes to charge up the battery. Another cool thing about this drone is, on the older versions, you had to download the firmware onto a micro SD card, then put the bin file on the SD card, put that into the drone, power up the drone, wait for it to go through all its beeps and cycles and all that, then take that out, put it into a flash drive, put the flash drive onto your remote control radio, and then update the firmware on the radio. This new Standard and the newer DJI drones, they all update their firmware wirelessly. So all you've got to do is go into the DJI Go App that you download from the App Store or from Google Play, and then go into update firmware within that app, and then it'll update from your tablet or iPhone directly wirelessly to the Phantom. So you do want to update your firmware before you fly, and you definitely want to calibrate the compass before you fly. But once you've done those two things, the thing just flies terrific. I'm going to show you some video that I took and a few still pictures of a wedding that I did yesterday, and I'll show you some of the results that we got from the Phantom 3 Standard. And then I'm going to give you some stats on this thing so you'll have a better idea of what this thing is capable of. Now, one of the things I did notice was I have an iPhone 5C, and the DJI Go app is not compatible with the iPhone 5C. You have to have the 5S or above, and operating system 9.1, I believe, or higher. So my iPhone wouldn't work with it, so I had to switch over to my iPad Mini 3. Now, the problem with that is the Standard comes with just a cell phone clip. I plan on upgrading to the iPhone 6 here very shortly, so it won't be a problem. But for now, if you've got the 5C or below, as far as the iPhones go, you won't be able to use them with the DJI Go app. And the DJI Go app, you definitely want to download it. It's available on the App Store or on Google Play. And there's a protective shroud that holds the camera in place. Slide that protective shroud off, take the lens cap off, and you're ready to fly. Do not forget to remove that protective shroud, because if you power up the Phantom with that shroud on, the camera is going to be fighting against that shroud, and you could potentially damage the gimbal. So do not forget. You can get a remove before flight pennant, a little flag. It's a little bright red flag that says remove before flight. You can get that from Peter over at acesdeals.biz for $10, and it reminds you to remove that shroud before you take off. Now, there are a couple of ways to take off. You can either take off manually, and that's by just taking your sticks and moving them down into the center, and that will power on the props and put it into an idle mode where you can take off. Or you can use the DJI Go app and do an auto takeoff. I always use the auto takeoff feature on my app because, I don't know, it's just safer and easier and more reliable. I've never ever had a problem with it. I've heard a few guys out there say that they've never used the auto takeoff feature. They always take off manually. It's a bunch of crap as far as I'm concerned. Just use the auto takeoff, the auto landing if you want. I usually land manually, but you can use the auto landing feature as well. On the older radios, there was a little tilt lever here in the back that pitched the camera up and down. Now there's a roller right here, and this roller is very, very responsive. You just barely pull that roller to the down position, and the camera creeps really, really slowly. So it has a very, very smooth and intentional pan or pitch to it when the camera is pitching up and down. On the older versions, it was kind of jerky. It kind of went too fast. But on this new one, it's very intuitive. You want to make sure when you first take off that both of your switches on the left and the right are in the very, very top position. Keep your switches up at all times, especially if you're a novice pilot. The range on it is going to be about 3,000 feet, thereabouts. So total range all the way down, 3,000 feet. That's a long ways. That's longer or further away than you can see it. Now here's the kicker. If you want to pick up the Standard or any drone for Christmas, which is coming up, you want to give Peter a call over at acesdeals.biz, because Peter has a layaway plan for the holidays. So if you're thinking about getting a drone and you don't want to spend $3,000, $3,500 on the Inspire or the Phantom Pro or the Advanced or whatever, and you just want a really good drone that gets great videography, that's especially what this is good for. It's just excellent, excellent video that's perfectly smooth and the picture stays nice and level and all that sort of thing. The Phantom 3 Standard does the job for $699. Peter over at Aces Deals has a layaway plan, and there are no fees for his layaway plan. So you can literally give him a credit card or debit over the phone, and for $20 he'll put you on a layaway plan for the holidays. And you have an unlimited time to pay. You don't have to pay it off in 3 months or 6 months or even a freaking year. You can pay it off as slow or as quickly as you want. Once you paid it off, he'll ship off your drone to you. So you can make low payments, high payments, whatever amount you want to send him, and there are no fees for it. Check out his website over at www.acesdeals.biz, or give him a call at 888-239-2644. Now, you can now also get accidental drone insurance from Peter. So if you've been thinking about, the possibility that you might want to start carrying accidental drone insurance on your bird, now might be the time to do it. You can get accidental drone insurance from Peter, and you can get it on any new or refurbished drone. If you've already got a drone and you've had it for a year, you can't call him up and get drone insurance. You have to buy the drone from him, either new or refurbished. Give him a call and he'll give you a quote on either a 1 or a 2 year plan. If you mention Demunseed, he'll give you 25% off of your insurance for the yearly plan. And that's going to do it for another edition of Demunseed here on the YouTube network. If you want to pick up the DJI Standard for $6.99, you can also get it with a flight case for $7.99. It's an aluminum carry case for your Phantom 3 Standard, and that's $7.99 over at acesdeals.biz. So get the whole bundle, and you've got a flight case and all. Jim Bowers here. You guys have a great evening, and don't forget to kiss the damn wife for me, even if she's ugly. You guys have a great evening. See you later. Bye-bye.